This is Clay with the Nissan training team. Today we're going to go over the negotiation process. Now this is a simple process when done consistently puts you in a position to win with the customer. Now negotiation is something you can't avoid, and you know what? It's kind of fun when you get good at it, but a lot of people do feel a little hesitation when it comes to the negotiation, and I understand why. One of the reasons is because the customer says no. Now, what are they saying no to? Are they saying no to you? Well, no, they like you. They've been with you for, 20, 30 minutes, an hour. They like you just fine. They're saying no to a couple things, and you're going to have to be able to hear that no and decide, well, what are they really saying no to? And if you get real good, you'll actually ask the right questions to really find out what the customer's saying no to. Money, car, time. Those are the only three true objections that are out there. We'll figure that out. But a consistent presentation puts you in a position to win. Now, when I say consistent, in many cases, what you're doing is following a word track, something that you practice and practice. Don't practice until you get perfect, because you'll never be perfect. Practice until it's permanent, until you can make it your own. But in the beginning, again, a consistent presentation. Now, presentation is important. Everything needs a presentation. That car, that 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $100,000 car you just showed, that needed a presentation. Well, the numbers need a presentation too. Now, the consistency of this process will really put you in a position to win. I have a partner today, so I'll just go ahead and give you the presentation as it goes, and then I'll answer some questions when we're done. Okay, to begin. Now that we're back from the test drive, the next step is to go over the price and purchase options. Here at Nissan, we make things simple and easy. Usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get everything going. And the numbers I'm going to show you, the information I'm going to show you, is based on average credit. I could easily base it on your credit. Which would you prefer?
Well, my credit.
You don't mind if I make a suggestion?
Please.
You mentioned you'd like to save some time today, am I right?
Yes, please.
To run your credit and to go through that process could take a while. How's about I show you the average numbers and show you that? If you like them, we can move forward, but if not, it won't affect your credit score and it will save you some time.
I didn't know that was an option. Great.
Great. I'm going to get started with that. As I said, it'll take me about 10 to 15 minutes. While I'm gone, can I get you something hot or cold to drink?
Oh, I'd love a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee, cream or sugar?
Cream, please.
Great.
Thanks.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Now, before I sit down, you got that?
Yes.
Great. Before I sit down, I wanted to show you, this is the information I was talking about, the sales menu. As you can see, there's a lot of information with several options to review. Before I get going, is it okay if I have a seat?
Sure, please.
All right, great. Well, as I mentioned, this is a lot of information. Now, as I go over it, if you have any questions, I'll ask you to hold till the end, and then I'll be glad to answer them. Is that fair?
Very good.
Okay, great. All right. Here is the price of the vehicle.
Yes.
And here is the kind of vehicle, that SUV, the blue one you drove outside, the one you said you loved. Am I right?
Yes.
Great. As I mentioned, here's the price and the fees and the taxes, and that's your balance. Now, you have three options to purchase the vehicle today. The first option is cash. If you're going to write us a check for cash, you simply write us a check for this amount. Second option is financing. And as you see, we prepared some finance options with these down payments and these monthly payments. Now, this is based on average credit. If I was to base it on your credit, your payments could be slightly higher or lower. Final option is a lease option, and I've provided some lease options with, again, down payments and these monthly payments. Now, this is a lot of information, as I mentioned. Please take a moment to look over it. If you have any questions, I'll answer them at this time, but if not, go ahead and circle and sign the one that works best for you, and I'll get the car washed, clean, and ready for delivery.
Wonderful.
Great. That was the presentation. The next time we get together, we'll actually get into negotiation and talk about what happens when the customer says no. We'll have a lot of fun doing this, but I'm glad you were able to spend a little time with me today. See you next time. Thanks.